Good morning. Good morning. Your mama vlogger is taking you play tennis so that you can exercise. I did not play for 2 weeks because of my arm. And you know what? It's because I'm aging. That's why I have numbness in my right arm. That is the sign of young age. No, I'm kidding. Sign of old age. So let's go play together. Let's exercise, mga grandma and grandpas. It's time to get up and exercise. Okay, it's good for our health. It's a beautiful day. It's not too cold. It's not too hot. We not play for 2 weeks. How about 35 minutes? Good morning. While you're watching me playing tennis and trying to hit 35 goal straight shots of tennis balls, I would like to share with you my morning devotion. God says, living independence of me. In the way to enjoy abundant life, you are learning to appreciate tough times because they amplify your awareness of my presence. Tasks that you used to dread are becoming rich opportunities to enjoy my closeness. When you feel tired, you remember that I am your strength. You take pleasure in leaning on me. I am pleased by your tendency to turn to me more and more frequently, especially when you are alone. When you are with people, you often lose sight of my presence. Your fear of displeasing people puts you in bondage to them, and they become your primary focus. When you realize this has happened, whisper my name. This tiny act of trust brings me to the forefront of your consciousness, where I belong. As you bask in the blessing of my nearness, my life can flow through you to others. This is abundant life. What a beautiful message for today, people. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed that beautiful message from the Lord this morning. I love you all. I hope I can bring you something beautiful this morning so that you can take it with you to go on with your day. God says, meet me in morning stillness, while the earth is fresh with the dew of my presence. Worship me in the beauty of holiness. Sing love songs to my holy name. As you give yourself to me, my spirit swells within you till you are flooded with divine presence. The world's way of pursuing riches is grasping and hoarding. You attained my riches by letting go and giving. The more you give yourself to me and my ways, the more I fill you with inexpressible heavenly joy. Come to me for all that you need. Come into my presence with thanksgiving, for thankfulness opens the door to my treasures. When you are thankful, you affirm that central truth that I am good. I am light in whom there is no darkness at all. The assurance that I am entirely good meets your basic need for security. Your life is not subject to the whims of a sin-stained deity. Relax in the knowledge that the one who controls your life is totally trustworthy. Come to me with confidence, expectation. There is nothing you need that I cannot provide. I am training you in steadiness. Too many things interrupt your awareness of me. I know that you live in a world of sight and sound, but you must not be a slave of those stimuli. Awareness of me can continue in all circumstances, no matter what happens. This is the steadiness I desire for you. Don't let unexpected events throw you off course. Rather, respond calmly and confidently, remembering that I am with you. As soon as something grabs your attention, talk with me about it. Thus, I share your joys and your problems. I help you cope with whatever is before you. This is how I live in you and work through you. This is the way of peace. Peace is my continual gift to you. It flows abundantly from my throne of grace. Just as the Israelites could not store up manna for the future, but had to gather it daily, so it is my peace. The day by day collecting of manna kept my people aware of their dependence on me. Similarly, I give you sufficient peace for the present when you come to me by prayer and petition with thanksgiving. If I give you permanent peace, independent of my presence, you might fall into the trap of self-sufficiency. May that never be. I have designed you to need me moment by moment. As your awareness of your neediness increases, so does your realization of my abundant sufficiency. I can meet every one of your needs without draining my resources at all. Approach my throne of grace with bold confidence, receiving my peace with a thankful heart. I am taking care of you. Trust me at all times. Trust me in all circumstances. Trust me with all your heart. When you are weary and everything seems to be going wrong, you can still utter those 4 words. I trust you, Jesus. By doing so, you release matters into my control, and you fall back into the security of my everlasting arms. Before you arise from your bed in the morning, I have already arranged the events of your day. Every day provides many opportunities for you to learn my ways and grow closer to me. Signs of my presence brighten even the dullest day when you have eyes that really see. Search for me as for hidden treasure. I will be found by you. Stop trying to work things out before their times have come. Accept the limitations of living one day at a time. When something comes to your attention, ask me whether or not it is part of today's agenda. If it isn't, release it into my care and go on about today's duties. When you follow this practice, there will be a beautiful simplicity about your life, a time for everything, and everything in its time. A life lived close to me is not complicated or cluttered. When your focus is on my presence, many things that once troubled you lose their power over you. Though the world around you is messy and confusing, remember that I have overcome the world. I have told you these things so that in me you may have peace. Let me help you through this day. The challenges you face are far too great for you to handle alone. You are keenly aware of your helplessness in this scheme of events you face. This awareness opens up a choice to doggedly go it alone or to walk with me in humble steps of dependence. Actually, this choice is as continually before you, but difficulties highlights the decision-making process. So consider it all joy whenever you are enveloped in various trials. These are gifts from me, reminding you to rely on me alone.
Oh, we almost hit 5. Okay, we'll try again. We don't just give up. Don't give up easily. So let's try. 35, baby. Let's not give up. We will do it. 35, baby. We can do it. We did 31.
Save your best striving for seeking my face. I am constantly communicating with you. To find me and hear my voice, you must seek me above all else. Anything that you desire more than me becomes an idol. When you are determined to get your own way, you blot me out of your consciousness. Instead of single-mindedly pursuing some goal, talk with me about it. Let the light of my presence shine on this pursuit so that you can see it from my perspective. If the goal fits into my plans for you, I will help you reach it. If it's contrary to my will for you, I will gradually change the desire of your heart. Seek me first and foremost. Then the rest of your life will fall into place, piece by piece.
Let's do the long shot.
31 is the flag.
We will try to hit long shot.
Rest in my radiant presence.
Long shot.
The
short
world
shot.
around you seems to spin faster and faster till everything is a blur. Yet there is a cushion of calm at the center of your life, where you live in union with me. Return to this soothing center as often as you can, for this is where you are energized, filled with my love, joy, and peace. The world is needy place. Do not go there for sustenance. Instead, come to me. Learn to depend on me alone, and your weakness will become saturated with my power. When you find your completeness in me, you can help other people without using them to meet your own needs. Live the light of my presence, and your light will shine brightly into the lives of others. Learn to live above your circumstances. This requires focused time with me, the one who overcame the world. Trouble and distress are woven into the very fabric of this perishing world. Only my life in you can empower you to face this endless flow of problems with good cheer. As you sit quietly in my presence, I shine peace into your troubled mind and heart. Little by little, you are freed from earthly shackles and lifted up above your circumstances. You gain my perspective on your life, enabling you to distinguish between what is important and what is not. Rest in peace, receiving joy that no one can take away from you. I speak to you from the depths of your being. Hear me saying soothing words of peace, assuring you of my love. Do not listen to voices of accusation, for they are not from me. I speak to you in love tones, lifting you up. My spirit convicts cleanly, without crushing words of shame. Let the Spirit take charge of your mind, combing out tangles of deception. Be transformed by the truth that I live within you. The light of my presence is shining upon you. In benedictions of peace, let my light shine in you. Don't dim it with worries and fears. Holiness is letting me live through you. Since I dwell in you, you are fully equipped to be holy. Pause before responding to people or situations, giving my spirit space to act through you. Hasty words and actions leave no room for me. This is atheistic living. I want to inhabit all your moments, gracing your thoughts, words, and behavior. Trust me one day at a time. This keeps you close to me, responsive to my will. Trust is not a natural response, especially for those who have been deeply wounded. My spirit within you is your resident tutor, helping you in this supernatural endeavor. Yield to his gentle touch. Be sensitive to his prompting. Exert your will to trust me in all circumstances. Don't let your need to understand distract you from my presence. I will equip you to get through this day victoriously as you live in deep dependence on me. Tomorrow is busy worrying about itself. Don't get tangled up in its worry webs. Trust me one day at a time. One day at a time, sweet Jesus. That's all I'm asking from you. Help me to... Anyway, let's see if we are getting the 35 today. Let's watch. Thank you.
39. 40. Let's do 45. 41. 42. Shooty. 42. We finally, after how many weeks? 1 month? Our goal is 35. We hit 42. It's not bad. Congratulations. Come on. Just your hand. Yeah, she's happy. She's happy. 42, darling. So
Yay.
next is 45. We play 45 now?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Gee, she likes 45. We did it. The secret is determination, focus, hit the goal, never give up. Because God did not give up for us. Thank you. She wants how many? 45? Are you sure? Okay.
We have to do it today, but we can try.
She is so excited. Okay, let's do 45. Finally, I think around 1 month before we got that 35 straight. Well, practice makes you better. I hit 325 long ago in the on the wall by myself. Every day I practice. I don't give up until I hit my goal every day. So that's the secret. Don't give up. Okay, she wants 45. We'll see. Thank you. God bless. I look like dead fish. No lipstick.